wedding cake. Okay, everyone, if you haven't figured it out by now, this is an edition of an Orchid a Day. Welcome to my channel, and I am collecting flowers. I will wait on that. Something over here that I want to show you that I noticed, and I'm going to pull it. Actually, let me put these away first, and I hope I'm not mumbling, and I hope you hear me. Ooh, and I just stepped on my, you know me, bull in a china closet, true to a Taurus. Okay. I'm sure you knew that was going to happen, Denise. All right, well, geez Louise, now look. Okay, let me just hang it there. And, oh, isn't that lovely? All right, let me get on back to what I am trying to do and show you all. But if this is your first time watching my videos, get used to scenes like that. The king of blooper, king of spike, accidental mistakes. Okay, what I am showing you or trying to find and remember is I think I found a bloom. And let me remember where it was at. It was this morning, and where was I at? I have to trace my steps back because I'm not sure I was here. So, let's bear with me, folks. I'm really not cuckoo. I know what I know, what I know. And I will find it here because I only have so many. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just going to keep on collecting. I will come upon it at some point. But I found a bud, and it was a Cattleya bud, and it was a new plant, and it's a cross. It is maybe over here. It is my cross of, I want to say it was, what I'm looking for is not, is it Forbesii times, is it a Guttata? Now I'm just gonna edit. Oh, all right. So, what I am looking for and retrieving is right here. And you can see here's the tag, Siamese doll kiwi. And when I looked this morning to blow away some of that debris, I saw that. Now, is that what I think it is? That would be a first time bloom for me. I've seen pictures of that. Beauty. So yeah, I think that's a protected spot over there. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so foraged. I think these are spent. I'm gonna grab this and take it to higher light while I'm going. And just set this here while I figure it out. And go back here. All right. So I've shown this a few times, and there's videos that if I find them, remember, I will put the link to. But this is how I also document and more or less kind of preserve the bloom resemblance, and I also can see what it would look like if any of the color remains from memory. I think I do pretty well. It's been a process of going from different types of paper to what I use now to figure out what is most absorbent. Watercolor paper, some sort of thick absorbent would be the best. Orchids. Anyway, this was obviously penny spots Hawaiian, and that I do not have that plant anymore. 719, and that is somewhat. Of course, it had spots. It was purple or lavender, lots of colors. I'll move along. This is, I'm not sure, because I did not put the name on it. That is what I usually do. This is Sucaculii crossed with Rochilianum. You can see the hairs. I'm really just looking for a blank page. Chocolate Drop times Rosette Warlands. And the date is when I put it in there. Some come out better than others. That is Silogeny multiflora. And then this is SC Hubu, but some of these are still setting and I don't want to peel it, but you can see the color still remains. No date. And here's Jen Gerald McGrath, 520, still setting. And I peel it off with a sharp razor or the backside of a paring knife. But you can see that the Laturia typical veining and the color. And here's Tenifolia Yamada, which is the Alb Aria, of course one of the sepals, and there's that. Sorry, hopefully this is entertaining or Valentii. I will eventually get to a blank page. Let me move ahead. This is Parkinsonianum that I just did this year, as you can see. And I should not have any more. Here we go. Okay, so I am going to put the nodosa in here. And the way that I do it is I try to display it as it is best presented on the page. And I'm trying to do this one-handed, but I think I can. And you really want to show the lip. And if you have to break the stem, that's not a biggie. I think the lip and the sepals trying to show the form is what is important, just so that when you come back to it months later, it will resemble what it is tagged. And I'm going to stop this again because I need to get a pencil because that's crucial. 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. And so I found my pencil, and so it is 7/4. Wow, 21. This is the Little Stars. And let me tell you, this was fragrant all last night. Beautiful. And then you move on to the next one. And this is the Alada that I clipped off. And again, like the other, arrange it how I want it. Write the name, of course, Ciclia, 7421, and then you gently flip it over. And trust me, you will get the technique to where it will stay in place. So the next one, and this is going to be interesting to see how the color remains. And I'm just going to clip a little bit of that because it's going to be flattened anyway. And this is Epi Rene Marquez times pseudo epidendrum. And there's a name for that, but anyway, anywho, 7421. There's a spider there. Next one. And it's this beauty. And I'll just leave the spent flowers on there as well, just so that there's more there. And 7421, and I'll have to come back and get the name because I have to go look at the tag. I don't want to. I've already spent too much time on this, so you flip it over. And then I've got my BL, Cecilia, Irene, and there's just my camera. And again, I'm arranging it so as to show it off the best, like such. And then, actually that's the last flower, so I can just close the book. And you set it on the bottom, and you set a lot of heavy books on top of them to flatten it. And that's how you do. And you just let it go until you remember it. Really, that is how I do it. And I really honestly find it so rewarding and satisfying, especially when you are missing certain blooms, or if you don't have any blooms, you stumble upon these books and they build up over time, and then you suddenly have orchid blooms to enjoy and reminisce and remember the associations and the good times that it brings you. So anyway, folks, enjoy your orchids.